Hey guys, it's Proman111 back with your 1225th recording of Megaman Legends 2. Now, I said we'd come back to this school of questions and quizzes and what have you, so we're back here now. A couple things. If you're in school while you're playing this particular portion, it'll be a little easier for you, and if you paid attention, it'll be a little easier for you. These questions consist of academic as well as some, I can't think of the word now because I've been doing this for so long. Some trivia as well. As you move on to from left to right, it'll get more difficult. You start on the far left and you go to the far right and you go to the center. The mayor's questions are obviously the hardest. You have to do with all three subjects and some other things. If you're not been alive long enough, you probably won't know. Game FAQs has a whole FAQ based for this particular place, all the questions, all the answers, so use that as your cheat sheet. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, this is the easiest of the questions, and this person should look familiar to you if you're a Mega Man fan in general. If you're not familiar with who this is, check out the Battle Network series. You'll find out who that is. Okay, now this has to do with music. I have no clue about this, and I guessed on it. It's from 1981. 300 years ago, the first roller coaster was built in one country. If you're history, and you know about Russia, you probably know it's Russia. Which one of these is not, or which one of these is an insect? You should probably know this since about the 3rd grade or higher. If you're about my age and you don't know, there's a problem with you. It's a beetle. How many atmospheres can a 30 meter water resistant watch stand? I don't know, and I figured that was wrong. Hemispheres has to do with the nautical, and I'm not too keen on that. Which one of these animals is used to search for truffles? And for some reason I knew this question. It's pigs. Pigs can search for truffles, and I don't know how I remembered the answer to it. Which one of these is a winter sport? You should know 3 of the 4 of these are not winter sports. They're actually summer and all around. Which was the first president of first president of the United States. Now, if you do not know this and you've taken history, don't feel bad. Yeah, Washington. Which one of these is made from milk? It's yogurt. Bread is self-explanatory. Rice is actually not made from milk, and pizza isn't either, even though cheese is, believe it or not. What's the capital of China? I don't recall, because my geography sucks bad. I used to know the answer to that, and I don't anymore. Hong Kong, probably. What's the main ingredient of cake? It should be flour, although you want to say it's sugar, because most cakes are sugary. Common name of computer software. You should know this if you're using a computer. If you don't, get the hell out. The program. And do that one. King of the Beasts. You should probably know this by my age right about now. It's actually the lion. Which grapes are used to make which of these drinks? Coffee, no. Orange juice is orange. It's tea, not, grapes, so it's wine. Brazilian city of the famous, can't say that word, so my Spanish sucks right now. The beach can be found where? And taking Spanish too had its benefits. It's Rio de Janeiro. Capital, Brazil. Again, Spanish 2 saved my ass. Brasilia. I said that wrong, I'm pretty sure. The human planes, again, taking Spanish 2 helps. It's the Pampas. You roll 2-sided dice. What are the odds of both will come up even? You have to know about odds, and then you have to know how dice work. It's 1 in 4. I'm not going to do the math because I don't recall how to do it properly. In World War II, what was the alliance between Germany, Italy, and Japan? Now, if you've learned World War II and you recall, it's not the Allies, but the Axis. And she gives you a pencil. This will be used later. Will be given to a couple of folks you should remember who seem illiterate. Now, this is the mayor's first student, and she's pretty smart. Obviously, she'll ask you some questions. If you paid attention in school and had some advanced classes, you'll be good. If you're like me and you don't recall anything, you'll be sucked. How old was King Louis? I believe that's 16 of France when he was crowned. He's 20. Which one of these had a connection with King Louis? It's actually Declaration of Rights. I don't know how I remember that answer. How many pencils are in one gross? A gross is 144 items, so it's 144 pencils. Which one of these is falling is not an oxide? I don't remember my chemistry, so I just took a guess. Hydrochloric acid. If you sever one of the starfish's arms, what happens to the arm? Studying geology, you should know that if the arm contains part of the central disc, it will grow into another starfish. What is the surface of the Earth's body like? Again, zoology or the study of animals will tell you that it's hairy, believe it or not. They're itty bitty hairy, you can't see them. Who ruled over the Roman Empire in the zenith? I have no clue, and I guess it's this one. And Napoleon was born in Corsica, I believe. The author of Utopia was, I believe, is a Protestant. It's related to Christianity, I believe, or something thereof. Either that or it's Judaism, I don't recall which. It's Thomas More. That's a literary work. You don't actually have to know about religions, just know it's a literary work and have seen it. Now, who led the Russian Revolution founded by the Soviet Union? It's Lenin. I wanted to say Khrushchev or Gorbachev, but those were wrong. I don't know much about Russian history. And Stalin was wrong because he had nothing to do with the Soviet Union and the Russian Revolution anyway. At least as far as I know. I'm probably wrong, but oh well. And that's the notes. I've finally gotten through this without blowing my brain out. Now I could just show you her questions. Now, the first time she'll ask you a 10-question quiz, and this will give you a buster part. This is a 100-question quiz. This is all the freaking questions you've ever been exposed to in this whole school. You can use the cheat sheet and find them all out. It's time-consuming, and you can get pretty pissed if you're at, like, say, 99, you get the wrong answer, you know? But I'm gonna buy it. Because I have the money. You get the Zeta Saber. This is used for a special weapon part. Now that we're actually finally friggin' done with this, and my brain's about to explode. Now after all that, you know, it's academic stuff. Many of you probably saying, "What the hell will school teach me?" And it's not the face value things that you learn from school. It's more the kind of coping with crap that you have to do. Will teach you stuff from school. I mean, I remember having a math teacher told me that, you know, a lot of things you're going to learn from school, how are you going to actually apply some of that? You have to be pretty creative. I know math has more application in some weird sense, like in different ways. But some of the things you do learn in school will help you out. But coming from a person who's graduated, a lot of it didn't seem to help. It's the coping with the crap that you have to do in the real world is what helps you. College is more for that, actually, believe it or not. But we're not going to get into arguing about that right now. Okay, so with that, I'm probably going to end this short because I'm pretty much brain shot really badly. We're going to make the item that's related to the Zeta Saber. That doesn't sound too good. Okay, so we're going to make it real quick, and I'm going to end it here. Development. Make sure you have the beam blade notes. You'll combine that with the Zeta Saber, and you will get the blade arm. Now, it's improved in the first Legends game, and you have some invincibility frames with it too, which is a good thing, and it can be very good. Once you upgrade it to its max, it can actually do a nice amount of damage. Only downside is you got to be really close to use it, but you can use the motion. It's actually a 3 slicing attack that it has some invincibility frames in there, which will help you out. But okay, with that, we are done for this segment. I'll probably record another segment later on that actually has more to do with the items we just picked up. So this is Protoman 111 signing off.